Okay, a little bit more review of volume, review and practice. So let's take a look at the figure. We have a rectangular prism, 7 inches, 5 inches, and 3 inches in measurements. Mike is making a box to hold his favorite DVDs. The length of the box is 7 inches. The width of the box is 5 inches, and the height is 3 inches. Okay, so we have our length, our width, and our height. What is the volume of the box Mike is trying to make? So one way is you can use the formula length times width times height. So our length is, we said, 7 inches, our width is 5 inches, and the height of his box for storing his DVDs is 3 inches. So if we multiply the length and the width, this is actually the base or the first surface layer. We have 7 times 5 is 35. So this is showing us without all those cubes that we were seeing before. Okay. We can also see it, this has the same dimensions and the same volume, whether we see it with the cubes filled or without the cubes filled. So 7 times 5 is 35, that's the base. And then we multiply the product of the length by and the width by the height. So we take the base now times the height. So 35 times the height is 3. And do a little bit of side work over here, is 105. So the volume of Mike's DVD box is 105 cubic inches. So another way that we might see the formula is, like we were using yesterday, volume equals base area times height. So you've learned one formula for finding the volume of a rectangular prism. You can also use another formula, base times height. Base is the area of the base shape, and the height is along the side, how many layers there are. So if volume equals base times height, let's try another word problem. Amelia's family has a sandcastle kit. The kit includes molds for several solid figures that can be used to make sandcastles. One of the molds is a rectangular prism like the one shown at the right. How much sand will it take to fill the mold? So appropriate for summertime coming with some, hopefully, sandcastles at the beach or in your sandbox in your backyard, either way. So volume equals, so here's our length, here's our width, and here's our height. So if we use the formula base times height, we have length times width, which is 5 times 4, that's our base, times the height, which is 8 inches. So volume equals, now we're going to take that 5 times 4, we wrapped it in parentheses here because that's the part that we're doing first, is 20, and then times the height. So our volume equals, I'm going to use mental math here, 8 times 2 is 16, and then I'm going to add on that second 0. So 160 cubic units, or it will take 160 cubic inches of sand to fill one rectangular prism mold. Okay. Now what happens if they give us the volume, but they don't give us all of the measurements? So they're telling us in this particular figure, the volume, the whole space that it occupies, is 60 cubic centimeters. So if we know the formula is length times width times height, or right here, this would be base times height, we can work backwards. So if the total is 60 cubic centimeters, and our length and our width is 5 times 4, we want to know what this missing, what the height is. This is the height that's missing. So here's our length, here's our width. The height is the missing piece. So that's what we want to figure out. So 5 times 4 is 20. So we have to ask ourselves, well, 20 times what equals 60? 20 times 3 equals 60. And I can do a little check here. Or we can work backwards and divide. 20 divided by 60 is 3. 3 times 20 is 60. So the unknown measurement is 3 centimeters. So you're going to see some review problems on your Google form. And there's going to be a couple with find the unknown measurement. Okay, so you're going to have the volume, and you have to find what that unknown measurement, that missing measurement is. Okay, use your notes, take your time, and good luck. Bye-bye.